Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the Oregon Ducks. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, this is one of the most exciting top 25 matchups of the season. Honestly, Oregon versus Ohio State might be two of the most talented rosters in all of college football. College football playoff implications on the line. This one should be massive when Oregon takes on Ohio State. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff.
Health insurance.
Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Trying to find some room. It's Hill. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Looking to throw. It's Moore. Quick completion to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
You know, oftentimes it can be hard to bring these tight ends down once they've got the football because, again, they're big bodies and you're trying to tackle them with secondary players. But what timing here. Look at this hit right as he catches the ball. This is the avenue. This is the way to go.
Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face third down here. Can he make it to the marker? And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well. Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the Ducks churn out another first down.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
Dropping back, it's Moore. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. A lot of options here on second and short. They take a shot or try to pick up the first down. Ball handed off. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range.
a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on fourth down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a first down. As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun. Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
That is a massive conversion for this offense. On third and long, it feels like they're going to settle for a field goal, but they're able to execute and move the chains and now set themselves up first and goal inside the 5. What a beautiful throw by the quarterback.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Catch is made, but they'll spot him down right there. It's a loss of yards on the completion.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage,
why did you go down?
Defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
Here comes the rush. The ball is picked off. And he's brought down, but the defense with a takeaway in the first drive of the game.
This is classic bend but don't break defense. What an excellent job by this group, forcing the offense to snap it over and over and over again 10-plus times, and then they come up with the interception. Beautiful job by them, and a resilient play getting that turnover.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Caught for the completion. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride.
He's got a crease. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Obvious false start there, moving too early. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. The false start will back them up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. Handoff from the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Back to pass. It's Sayin. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They strike first in this national title bout. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game, and both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there, and we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. There's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, they've been able to establish the passing game, but I still think it's important that they run the football and stay balanced. They're going to need to do that for the rest of this game.
Getting set. Here's second down. With the catch, it's Moore. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Now here he goes. Crosses the touchdown. Ducks as they answer with their first score of this title game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief, Joel. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group. And now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
They bring him down at the 41. The return team does a solid job there. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he seeks.
We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Try and muscle for the first down. The Buckeyes are going to keep this drive rolling.
Easy work for this offensive line on third and short. That's an easy conversion because of what happened on first and second down. Staying on schedule is paramount for this offense and something that the defense is going to have to combat.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Scanning the field, it's saying incomplete, trying to find the receiver there, just missed him.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's caught. It's Stewart. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on the same page, and they're able to get a completion, some yards after the catch, and get a 1st down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Gonna run it. It's Hill. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Ball handed off. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
And the returner is brought down. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. Certainly hope his championship game participation isn't finished. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Caught by the receiver. Breaks into the clear. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Yo, what's cracking?
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs.
It's a fumble.
Nigga, I did like 5 times, and you was talking about some it's not mad.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Oregon. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Holy cow, this feels like at least a 10-point swing in this game. They're in field goal range. They're driving down here. And before halftime, the defense gets a score. That is a massive play in this game and one we definitely will remember.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. Tackled at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On the ground, it's Rodgers. Second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Catch made on the left side. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. With the catch, it's Smith.
These simple curl routes are so difficult to defend. From a defense's perspective, you got to try to anticipate and jump this route. But you better beware. If he double moves, he's gone.
Second down after that previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And they'll run it with the draw play. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make 1st downs and now get the ball across the 50. Clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their 1st. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. To throw, it's Sayin. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the game just good enough for a 1st down.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback. And he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass. This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Let's it fly out of the wideout. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Championship game, 10th play of the drive coming up. They face 3rd down and short. They'll try to run for the 1st down. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. And the Ducks will signal for their 1st timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. He made good on his last attempt, but this one is from 45 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw. It's Moore. Pressure is coming. Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a 1st down interception, but it falls incomplete.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Catch made way down to the 25. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. The distance will be from 38 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. Minuta's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. They'll run it to the right side. They make the tackle. This defense doing a great job at containing the running back. He just hasn't got it going so far.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that 1st down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable 3rd down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable 3rd down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
Buckeyes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's bringing it back. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Ducks. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their second score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They'll run it here. Breaking into the clear. He's in the clear. Across the 40. Here he goes. At the 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
So down by 5, they'll go through 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. And the quarterback dropping back. And he makes the catch in the end zone. The 2-point try gets them within a field goal now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Hand off to the single back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Moore. Quick dart to the right. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. When they go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today, he's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust. That he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory. Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation. And the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. He missed it. Off target that time. And the lead stays at 3 after the miss.
I thought that was just outside of his range, and sure enough, it's just short. This guy is very accurate, but this is just a little outside of his range.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Dropping back. It's Sayan. Coming after him. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Look out. He's got space ahead. Out of bounds. He's spotted inside the 40. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle, but first down. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series. This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
Chris, I think it's very difficult to run a screen pass into man coverage because this defender is just keying on the running back the entire time, so he's at the catch point when the ball arrives. It's a good defensive call, there's no doubt, but I think that they need to audible out of this play once they see man coverage.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will tie the game here. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a second and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating third and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Pulls it in. It's more. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back. It's Moore. Defense is coming after him. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own end of the field. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
That looked doomed from the start. Number one, they're not even throwing this past the chains to begin with. Even if he catches it, which he clearly drops it, as you said, he's not going to get the first down because the coverage is too good. That play was just a fail from the start.
Looks like we have an Oregon man down after the play. It's a sophomore linebacker. Second down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. The pressure's on. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Sayin. That's caught. It's Smith. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And with that, they retake the lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's reeled in. It's Stewart. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. They need to make the play to make up this deficit.
And Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. We've reached the end of the third quarter of this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Dropping back. It's Moore. The pocket breaking down. He'll be brought down on 4th down. And
I bet I did not see him that
sack.
Oh, this quarterback has got to be so mad at himself right now. He knows on a 4th down, he's got to just throw that ball. Even if he puts it in harm's way, who cares? It's 4th down. But credit this pass rush because they got to him quickly. I don't think he was thinking clearly, obviously taking a sack.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Back, bro.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Well, let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking right, this one caught. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's 3rd down, you're trailing, have to get the ball back, and they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Oh, I missed the tackle.
He's got clean toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This offense really clicking.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
When he first took that out of the end zone, I'm thinking to myself, what in the world is he doing? He's going to give up field position here. But he obviously saw the lane. Great decisive cut. And then once he's in the open field, there he turns on the jets, and he's absolutely gone. What a return and a massive play. Special teams touchdown in this game.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Looking for some space. It's Rodgers. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking, it's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off of blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play. Great job getting behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. He could go. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Chris, their entire objective on this series is just get the football back for their offense. Down in this game in the fourth quarter, and they go even further. Not only do they get the pick, but they take it back for 6, and now they've got the lead in this ball game. The opportunity to be aggressive and shut this thing down on the defensive side. What a play.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Breaking free. End zone ahead. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's running out of time here. And he'll be stopped after a gain of 3.
Well, this secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because, Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Press coverage now from his secondary. Shotgun formation here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
Grab behind the line. It's Rodgers. The tackle is made. Not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
Stop for no gain again. Third down coming up. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. It's their sophomore running back. See if Holly can get some information quickly. Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Yeah, now we're playing some defense here. That's teaching tape stuff right there. You're blitzing this offense, and look at the stick in the backfield. You got to put that on a tape and send it around to everybody in the country. This is exactly how you tackle.
Oh, the pocket collapsing. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. That one's going to hurt. Take that crucial touchdown off the board, back them up, see if they can score again.
Came out and broke 100
So on
tackles.
4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
I know they wanted to get into the end zone, but now all you need is a stop, and then you've got the ball back to try to go and win the game. So I like that call right there. Clearly not a position where you wanted to go for it. And now this defense, pressure's on them. Got to get the ball back quickly.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Grinding away on the ground. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To the air. It's Moore. Finds his man. It's Moore. Ohio State will call their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 more timeout to use now. Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides. They'll set up at 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Grab near the sticks. It's Stewart. He'll be ruled down there, but it is enough for a first down. Every first down gets them closer to a championship. And Joe, this is what this offense has trained for. This is what they live for, moments like this.
And what is this moment? It's that the defense knows you have to run the football. You know you're going to run the football. Can you do it? It's a battle of wills for a national championship. 1 more first down, and they lift the trophy.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. He's going to hand this off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. It's a shotgun run call. Got an opening here. They make the tackle, but that first down should be the clincher for our new national champions. And the celebration begins. All they've done all season, Joe, it took 1 more well-executed running play to secure a championship, and they do it.
Chris, look at this celebration. There's not another weight room session or sprint or meeting or practice or game. This is it.
team will savor forever, not to mention the fans. The first ever national title for this program. You think about all the teams, all the times they came close, all the times they were nowhere near this, and finally, this is the group to come through and make history.
Chris, when I think about college football, and you and I have talked about this, you think about it being run by blue bloods and how difficult it is to break through and actually become a group that can call themselves national champions. So yes, the legacy at this program, that's obvious, but it's the legacy for college football. Now every group that puts on this uniform will think they can also climb the mountain.
To punctuate another wild, exciting season of college football, one final salute for this season's national champions. For Joel Clapp, Holly Rowe, and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Oregon Ducks.